We'll be discussing about consumers surplus. Okay. Now consider a demand curve P for a commodity. Okay. And let Q be a point on the curve. Let's draw that. Okay. So this is our demand and this is our price. Okay. And let's consider a curve, demand curve. Suppose this is our demand curve. Now let's take a point here which is Q. This is P1 D1, or you can say it is D1 P1. Let me change this, D1 P1. So this is our D1 and this is P1. Sorry, here D1 P1. Now what is this D1? D1 is demand, and for this demand P1 is price. Okay. Now assume that there is some commodity, and for the particular commodity, suppose demand is D1, but that for that particular commodity price is P1. But whenever we go to market, consumers are ready to pay us more than this P1. Suppose they are ready to pay us this P. So actual price of the commodity for quantity D1, it is P1, but what we are getting is P. We are getting extra. So this extra, whatever we are getting more than the actual price, is nothing but consumer's surplus. So this extra, whatever we are getting, is called as a consumer's surplus. Now how do we calculate this consumer surplus? Now we can calculate area under this curve using integration. So we are interested in this shaded area, the extra whatever we are getting rather than the actual price. Okay. Now how do we calculate that? First we can calculate area under this curve, and from area under this curve, if I am subtracting area of this rectangle, okay, we can get this shaded area. How do we get this? First let's find area under this curve, the entire area. Okay, that will be integral of FD. This curve is nothing but FD. So it will be integral of FD with respect to D. Right? Now once we get area under this curve from this, suppose this is our origin, from origin to D1. Now what we can do is we can subtract this rectangle, and after subtracting this rectangle we will get this shaded area. So from this entire area I am subtracting area of rectangle. What is the area of rectangle here? Here length is D1, it is starting from 0 to D1, so the length here is D1 and breadth is P1. So what will be area of rectangle? Area of rectangle is nothing but D1 into P1. So minus D1 into P1. So this will give us this shaded area, and that is nothing but consumer's surplus. So what we have to do? We have to find area under this curve, and from area under this curve we have to subtract this area of rectangle so that we can get this consumer's surplus. Let's look at this example. What is given here? The demand law is given as P equals to 20 minus D square. Find the consumer surplus when demand is given as 3. So we have to find consumer surplus when demand is given as 3. So yeah, what we have here, suppose this is our curve and the curve is given as 20 minus D square, and demand is given as 3. Okay, this is your D1. We don't know price at this point. Okay, and we have to find this consumer's surplus. Now how do we find this consumer surplus? Consumer surplus is integral that is area under this curve. And how do we find area under this curve? It is integral of this curve. It is, let me write this, 20 minus d square. So we have to integrate this with respect to d so that we can get the area under this curve. And from the area under this curve, we have to subtract P1 into D1, this area of rectangle. And what is the area of rectangle? Suppose this is the origin. So this will be D1 and this is suppose P1. So we have to subtract D1 into P1. Now we have demand, but we don't know what is the price at this particular demand. But we can find price at this particular demand using the demand curve. Right? So what is P? P is given as 20 minus d square. And we have to find price when demand is given as 3. So wherever there is d, we have to substitute this 3. So it will be 20 minus 3 square. Okay, so this is 20 minus 3 minus 9. So 20 minus 12, which is equals to 8. So price of this particular commodity when demand is 3 is nothing but 8. Okay, so we can now get the area of this rectangle. So let's find area of rectangle. Area of rectangle, that is d1 into p1 is 8 into 3, which is 24. So this area is 24. Now we have to find this entire area so that we can subtract this part. So what is area under the curve? Area under curve is integral of the curve, that is 20 minus d square with respect to d. And the curve is from 0 to 3. We are interested in the curve from this origin to 3. So our lower interval is 0, upper interval is 3. Let's integrate this. Integral of 20 is 20 into d minus integral of d square by 2. Integral of d square is d cube by 3. And from 0 to 3. Now substitute this. This will be 20, substitute 3 minus 3 square minus 3 cube by 3. And after substituting 0, it will be 0, so minus 0. This is 60 minus 9 minus 27 by 3. So we have 60 minus 9 minus, this is going to be 9. So 60 minus 18, which is equals to 42. Now we got area under this curve as well as area of rectangle. So from this 42, we have to subtract this area of rectangle, which is 24. So we can get consumer surplus. So what is consumer surplus? Consumer surplus is area under this rectangle, area under the curve minus area of rectangle, that is d1 into p1. So this is 42 minus this is area of rectangle is 24. So 42 minus 24, which is equals to 18. So consumer surplus when demand is 3 is nothing but 18.